Hey, this is SpinTripFall, and in this survival playthrough, I'm just gonna do a little maintenance. So this may not be a combat-heavy episode. I'm gonna show you where I'm going with my skill tree leveling up. May connect my first couple settlements, and I'm probably gonna go and try and sneak around Concord and make it to a little diner to go to a little diner. So I woke up. You'll see I'm hungry and well rested. I have one, oops, I don't want the command console. I have one status effect. So you want to check your status effects. Suppressed immunity. Okay, so let's see I have suppressed immunity. I'm gonna go over here and I don't have it though. There is an herbal one that will help you with that. This resists fatigue and lethargy, but I want the one that reduces the chance to get sick, which I do not have. Interesting. So, what I'm gonna do is gonna go over here. Oh, and let's see if I can make that thing. So it is called an herbal anodyne. I need 2 carrot flowers and a melon blossom and wild razor grain. I don't have the melon blossom or the wild razor grain. I don't think. That is unfortunate. Oh no, the one I need is the antimicrobial. Yeah, infection and parasites, because it's about getting sick. Uh, or maybe these will help with the different kind of sicknesses. I'm not sure, but I know I don't have the ash blossom. I think I do have the gourd blossoms, but I know I don't have the ash blossom, so I cannot be making that. That is unfortunate. That's unfortunate, so I'll have to deal with the increased risk of getting sick, and that is something to take account as you head into the wilderness, because it will be like, certain animals you might want to avoid the fight or maybe stay further away, not let them get the melee on you. Also need to eat, which I'm running out of food. So I got lots of pre-war food, but I'm running out of great food on me that grilled rad stag will fully fill up that one thing, and then we're gonna go to the map. And what do I want to do? I want to go down to find the diner, which I think is around here. And I don't want to get caught up in any fights along the way. Actually, I need to go back. I need to go back here first to Sanctuary in order to change my inventory around. Like I told you, this is going to be kind of a maintenance episode. It's going to be a little bit of a longer episode. There may be some rambling or even me being silent at bits and pieces. I might try and edit it out. You found a naked guy? A crowbar. Oh, well, that's cool. I don't need a crowbar, but good. Tire iron. I can't go say crowbar. You can see my sanctuary is coming along alright. I built a couple little additions on over there. Although I haven't actually got any crystal yet, so I haven't been able to open up the real trade. So what I need to do is go here and get some stuff to sell, because that's the whole point of this, is to go sell stuff. Grab all those. Take the eyeglasses. And then pre-war, all this pre-war junk. Because I will get eventually, like right now I'm running a little low on food, but I will get eventually to where I have plenty of food for everything. So I'm gonna grab all this pre-war stuff and we're gonna sell all that. Do I have an excess of anything in here? No. 17 purified waters is pretty good. I could probably take 10 of those with me to sell. And I think that should be enough. I'm pretty set here. I'm pretty loaded down. I have a wide variety of stuff to take with me. Let me see if there's anything I can make. Oh, grilled red steak, butt chops. couple mud chops going on, so I have some food. Mole rat chunks, a few of those going on. Alright, now I have some good food, and I don't have to worry about all that pre-war junk that's going to give me radiation. I can kill that. I love how the fire is just forever burning and never stops burning. This is a weapon I picked up. It's a 45 millimeter rifle, revolver rifle, and I really like that. It feels really post-apocalyptic, and I don't know, I just dig it. It reminds me of steampunk kind of stuff. And it's actually a pretty good gun this early on because it shoots 45 and actually does a decent amount of damage. Let's actually check it out in my inventory real quick. Go to my weapons. Pipe revolver rifle, it does 24 damage. My pipe pistol, the pipe pistol only do 13. The 10 millimeter does 19. So I mean, it doesn't do that much more damage than the pistol, and the pistol can really output compared to it. But it does have a nice longer range, so whenever I'm trying to make those picks, those first picks, those crucial picks that get you into a fight, you know, before you break out the shotgun, then this is going to be the gun to do it with. Now, I'm going on a trek. I'm going on a trek to sell some stuff, and that means risk. Like these kind of first picks. Boom! Got one. 43, is that really worth wasting bats on? Yeah, let's try and hit him. No, missed. Alright. Alright, move in. Oh, barely doing any damage. This could be bad. Fucked right off. Oh, there it is. Come on. Trash. There we go. One down. There was another one over there as well. Get my reloads. Now there was another one. I'm not sure if I killed him, the dog killed him. I would like to get his guts, but yeah, that says caution still, so it makes me think he's still alive somewhere. Now, I'm gonna move forward with caution. Now there are some good stash in this house. Most people, I imagine, find this house. It's not way out of the way, but there's a Nuka-Cola Quantum. And some, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Bobby pins is nice. Bobby pins is nice. I'm gonna go ahead and change my outfit. Put on the welding goggles. Yeah, I think that's it. Put on the welding goggles to now increase that perception. And plus make me look cooler. Like I said, I like steampunk, so that kind of goes with the steampunk vibe. Alright, that house is clear. There's nothing I really need in there. So we're gonna try skirting along the outside. Now, one second. I gotta look at my map. Really look at my map and get a feel for where I need to go, because I don't want to hit Gorski Cabin. That would be a downside for me. I want to go somewhere between Concord and Gorski Cabin, and I think we're actually gonna look more like right here. Let's make that the marker. Alright, we're gonna skirt around the outside of the Concord. I like the, I have fast travel turned on because I feel like, well, for streaming it, it's occasionally, I just need to fast travel just because, I don't know, might need to redo a scene because I died, which hasn't happened yet. I will tell you if I die, I've not died yet. So far, I've made it clean. Um, I may even include it the first time I die. I imagine I'll die a few times throughout this. If I go no deaths, that'll be great. But yeah, I'll include it the first time I die if I have a death. But so far, I've gone no deaths, and part of that is how I play, which is real quiet. You see, I stay hidden the whole time. Most people just be running, oh, just doing that. I am aware of where a lot of the traps are, so I will run between spots. But there are roaming groups that can get you if you're being loud and hitting the run. There's also all kinds of bugs. There's a frail goo. That's the Gorski cabin. That's what I was trying to avoid on my right side. You're gonna want to go back there later. It's got a wasteland survival, but right now I'm trying to get to the diner so I can sell off. Because there's a diner down here. Now there will be a conflict at the diner, and there's a speech way to resolve the conflict. So I'm gonna do what they call suiting up, and put on my clean blue suit and my formal hat. Look at me now. Look at me now. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's not. That's the cabin. Okay, I got turned around. We're going this way. Going this way. Got turned around. Oh. Look here. Alright, I'll pull my map up for all of you that are, parched from lack of water. For all of you that are curious, just where exactly that little stash is, you can pull the map up. The diner is going to be right up here, so you can see it's like south there. There you go. So there's a little stash spot. There's the diner right here. Let's see how close I got on my guesstimate. It looks pretty damn close.
We had a deal, Trudy.
Yep.
Hand over the
Here's
goods.
the,
You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem pushers anything. Do you know what that junk has
Whoa,
done to my boy?
Easy there, Scabber. This doesn't involve you.
You stop waving that gun in my face, or it's gonna involve me.
Okay, just take it easy.
Okay, yep.
We'll lower our weapons, all right?
Trying to get these speech rolls. I turned on my
crazy.
suited up so I have the extra charisma. I could demand money. I don't think that's a good idea. Even with the extra charisma, I'm going to offer
Looks
help.
like you got some trouble. I can help.
Help? What are you, some kind of hired gun? Or maybe you can talk some sense into Trudy over there.
Now I can
If
ask
I
for
help,
money.
I expect to get paid.
All right. I was gonna pay you 100 caps.
Okay,
but
there you
why don't
go.
we
See,
make it
boom, boom,
25?
boom, hitting all the rolls I need. I'll take that. I'm gonna
I'll
go
talk to her.
Trudy.
Maybe we can work this out.
I appreciate it. If things go sideways, we'll
Now
back
you
up.
could try rolling for more money there. You see the darker orange it gets, the harder it's gonna be. I'm not gonna roll. I'm just gonna.
I saw you in that poison cellar talking. Well, he ain't getting his money. Period.
Look,
peacefully.
you owe them money. If you just pay them, then this'll be over. Everyone walks away without getting hurt.
All right, I'll pay.
Boom.
But that bastard
and
ain't
done.
gonna sell one more
That's
drop of jet
all
to my
of the.
boy. You hear that, Wolfgang?
That's
You'll
all
get
of the
your
good
damn
results
money,
you can get
but
from
I better
that.
not catch you selling chems
Now
to my
I
boy
have
again.
two
Fine by
people
me, Trudy.
who I can unload
Your
my goods
son's
with.
broke as
If you
shit
do this
anyway.
any other way, you
All
end up
right.
with just one
Crisis
person
is over.
that you can sell to.
If you're here to
Now that I
trade,
have two
step up
people
to
I
the
can sell
counter.
to, and he'll be slightly more forgiving on prices
Hey.
with me too.
We get paid, and I don't even gotta shoot nobody.
Boom.
Good job. Here. Now how about I show you all the pick-me-ups I have to offer?
Yeah.
Let's see what you
talk.
got.
Now remember,
Boom, another level.
moderation.
Okay, now I have stuff to sell. Starting with these gold bars. Let's see, one of those, and then we'll sell some cigars. There we go. It's close enough. Boom. Quite a bit of stuff unloaded. I think I like the. Let me go with the eyeglasses. I think I
We're
look better
open
with
for
the
business
eyeglasses.
again. A little lighter in the pocket thanks to you.
Yeah, come on.
How about you buy something and make it up to us?
Okay, maybe I'll sell.
Let's see what you
something,
got.
make it up
A
to you.
little
Yeah,
bit
it
of
looks better with the
everything.
eyeglasses. Look at that. I think it looks much better with the eyeglasses. Excuse me, got a little lump in my throat. Okay, stuff to sell. I know I need to get rid of all this because it's weighing me down. Rid of those mines. I don't use a ton of grenades. I do use them occasionally, so we're gonna keep 3 of each on hand. Okay, all this stuff I think is keeper. Now in aid, got too much purified water. Trying to shed some weight here too, so let's get rid of 15 of these purified waters. Oh, that kind of, it's pretty high. Oh, all the pre-war stuff. Yeah, all this. I need to get rid of all this. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to take back some, but yeah, cause look at all this pre-war. All that's just junk to me. The pre-war is useless. Let's take back all of my 291 and 297. That looks pretty good. That is looking pretty good. We will throw 1 on top of that. Go ahead, get, yeah, it's okay. I should have taken a couple rounds. You can always take a couple rounds with you. It really helps out. All right. Well, that is done. I think he might have a quest.
Thanks for helping us out with Trudy. You did good.
I'm not sure. I don't
Now,
I don't know
let's
if he
talk
does.
business.
I feel like he might.
What kind of
But whatever I can get a hold of. Jet's popular.
Jet's
Gives
popular.
you a rush when you need
Woo!
it. Like when
Jet,
you need
jet
to
it
hurt
up,
somebody.
man. I'll jet it up.
Stim packs are
Oh,
like
yeah.
gold, of course.
Stem.
Everyone's bound
Stem.
to
You
get
gotta stay
hurt when you're
stem.
fixing
You gotta stay
sometime.
stemmed.
And I always try to just pick something up.
Uh-huh. Maybe later.
Okay, so no quest from him, and I know she
I'm the
inside doesn't
muscle,
have a quest.
babe. Just don't piss me off, all
You
right?
don't scare me. Come on. All right, so time to take a look at the map. Oh, and I leveled up. Uh-oh. I think I gotta do it. Go ahead and hit the local leader, just so I can go ahead and establish supply lines. I don't have to worry about it no more. Now, a lot of people we want to go for something else at this point in the game. You know, try and get your base stats up. I just want to have that done and put behind me, so I don't have to think about it later on. That's probably not ideal, but I can outshoot. If you play smart, you can outshoot just about any of the enemies. You just have to know what you're doing whenever you play. You don't need all the perks and gunslinger and all that stuff to actually be able to do it. Even the VATS is not that big of a deal if you're a good aimer. Okay, so I can remove the marker and I'm gonna move it here. This is where I want to avoid. That's Gorski's cabin, and we're not gonna try and take care of that yet. We're gonna try and get home safe, do a little bit of work, and that's it. Stock my stuff up and probably try and get some sleep. It's a little early, and that's another thing I want to talk about is sleep management. In order to put on the classical. In order to oh, hey, here's another person to sell to. This is great. Here we go. A roaming salesperson.
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamond City?
You can threaten her, and I think she gives you her stuff, but I don't want to lose her as a possible person to sell to. So I actually think it's a better idea to
Sweetheart.
Boy, if
do
you're
that
coming
one.
to the wrong place. My loving days have long since passed. But I'll tell you what, wise ass. You made an old girl smile.
and then you
and
get
that
a
ain't
slightly
easy.
better deal from her. I think that's the
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Always
better way to
happy
do it.
to
My
make
guy
a
looks
save.
so flawed. Oh my god. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Alright. Another thing to worry about whenever you're playing survival is your sleeping schedule. You don't want to sleep too much, and you don't want to sleep too little. I hear gunshots. Let's put my armor back on. I think there is some kind of like quest or something that you can engage if you go over there and do that one. I'm not sure what quest it is exactly, but it could also be a shootout between random factions. They did introduce that at some point. Now we're avoiding Concord altogether, trying to get up through this gap. There's that lemonade stand. That's a good landmark to look for because you know you're in between the Gorski's cabin and Concord. And this is a route you might run a few times early game if you decide not to do the museum at Concord and start those missions up right away. You may end up running this route, so it's good to learn kind of the way to do it. It's kind of an angle. So sleep schedule, yeah, sleep schedule. That's what I was talking about. You want to get 8 hours of sleep. You want to get well rested. If you sleep for too short amount of time, there's a chance that you'll get sick from it. If you sleep for too long of an amount of time, there's a chance you'll get sick from it. Looks like I left some loot last time I came by here. So sleeping exactly the right amount of time is crucial. So for a full day, you wanna use the day up because you don't want to sleep too often and lose your lose some perks because of that. Oop, I don't want to put the bottle up. Sorry, this is basically inventory management episode, y'all. If you watch this, you're a trooper. But I figured I should include one of these so you guys see how I do the little stuff, because I've been leaving out a lot of the boring stuff and just recording whenever I go to do a mission. Now, I could edit these and cut out all of the in-between bits and everything. I just don't have time, honestly. I'm doing this as a hobby, and I really want to show people how easy this game is, even on survival mode. How fun it is, though. Like, easy if you put thought and effort into it. You know, it's difficult enough to really be stimulating, but it's easy enough if you put thought and effort into it that you can just cap. And survival mode is my favorite thing Bethesda does. Survival mode in this game is my favorite thing Bethesda has done since Morrowind. Yes, Morrowind. For most of you listening, you probably didn't even know Morrowind. Or you only played it long after it came out. Like, I'm talking, I was a Morrowind fiend in 8th grade. That was my stuff. That's what I played. Or maybe it was like 6th grade, actually. I can't remember exactly. But sometime in those middle school years, Morrowind was the love of my life. I love that game, absolutely. Okay, so I got my local leader now. Went and cleared that out. I made some money. And but it's not time to sleep yet, so I should have drank from that fountain. Well, I'll drink from up here. But it's not time to sleep yet. I have some more time in the day, and alright, I have some time left. I think I'm gonna go hunting. I actually haven't explored some of these areas. Back up this way, so this is just a chance for me to kill some daylight and experience a little bit of the backwoods. Also, hopefully, catch a deer and get herbs as I run through here. Ah, like this. I need this wild corn. Yep, I'm gonna need that. Let's check my map, see where we are in terms of the Vault 111. Okay, let's keep going this way just a little bit. Now I'm kind of afraid because towards the boundaries in Bethesda games, there tend to be some gnarly stuff, but it's random. And since this is the beginning boundary, I imagine it's probably not that bad. I'm keeping my ears peeled. You hear that? I can't tell if that's the dog or not. Look, there's a little bit of fence. This is, yeah, you cannot go that way. Okay. So we found the fence line. Oh. It doesn't look like there's any deer available out here. I'm not even seeing any herbs. Sometimes I feel like the deer gather in certain areas, or the, whatever they are, rad stags. Sometimes I feel like they gather in certain areas. Sometimes I even feel like they come out at certain times of day in certain areas. I felt like they should have populated something in this very back corner. Like something. I feel like they should have put something back here. It didn't have to be big, just a little head nod to the players who are, you know, above and beyond and go out of their way to check out the boundaries of the beginning area that turn backwards immediately whenever they open up Vault 111 and get out, and they just head a different direction than the direction they're supposed to go. Those players. There deserves to be something out this way for them. But alas, looks like no such luck. Yep, getting back to Vault 111 here. And a little hub flyer. And then all this time, I mean, it doesn't hurt me to do this. I'm just building up. You know, I'm trying to play survival optimally. So every little hub flower I get, that's fine. I'm not trying to play it the fastest. I'm not trying to beat it in the least number of days. I got time. We're grinding through it. So it doesn't hurt to come back and just kill time. You know, make the day last. And normally I won't be recording these bits. I'll leave these bits out, but I thought it was a good just to show you guys how I really spend a full day and how to really make the most out of a full day on survival in this game. You know, you want to maximize everything. You want, I mean, you can live fast, play hard, and just try and like run through the game as quick as possible. But me, I meander, and doing this, because of what sleep's like on survival, it gives you a reason to do this. Oh, wild gourd blossoms. See? Useful. Absolutely useful. Very happy that I just found those. Those will go for one of the herbal antidotes that will keep me from getting sick or having sleep problems. I forget which one it is, but it's one of those. I think it might be the stimulant, but and then and sleep problems is what keeps me from just like doing a mission, doing a mission, because you got to play careful. If you die, you're going back. You know, you're going back to the last time you slept. So if you do a lot in a day, wild meat fruit, nice. If you do a lot in a day and it gets to be nighttime and you make a slip up and you die, you just nuked all of that progress, and that can really hurt. So it's made me play very slow. Oh, hey, look what we got here. Ooh, got a real fight. Take that one out. Oh, missed it. Got the second one, though. Boom. Scrap hairbrush on him. Like, what are the chances a bloatfly is going to have a hairbrush? So, I'll give it to him for that. They did put that little bloatfly encounter over here. There's 3 of them, and I think I'm only finding 2 of their carcasses. But that happens all the time. The carcasses just go flying. It's best to find them if you can. I really like to try and look for them, but they blend in with the grass so badly. Like, it's kind of a problem. They also tend to slide down hills, so they'll, like, gather at the bottom of a hill. Peckish from lack of food. Luckily, I made plenty of food. What's this over here? Hey! That's awesome. Okay, I like that. That's just cute. There's nothing else to say about that. That's badass. Alright. I also like to play during the daylight hours. I find that daylight hours, and you can see how much like new fruit and stuff I'm finding. And that's a great thing to check out whenever, I mean, just whenever you start, just running around this area is getting you a lot of raw materials, and all this stuff will go into chemistry. And that's, being an intelligence-based character, probably going to use all that stuff. I like to use I like to use the potions and the guns and stuff to my advantage. I like the bomb, everything. You know, I feel like it's something a lot of people don't do. Now, I don't use grenades as much as I should probably, but I try and use the you know, every little facet of this game to my advantage, and that's how you actually optimize and make survival really easy. Same thing I do on The Witcher. I play Witcher on like the hardest difficulty, and I just tweak the way I play in order to get through it. Now in The Witcher, I die a lot more than I do in this. People are talking about this game being hard on survival mode. It's not. You just got to figure it out. Once you know what to do, it's really not that hard. Now it's pretty late in the day. I'm not gonna worry about the peckishness, the sleep problems. Do I want to sleep here, or do I want to go somewhere else to sleep? That's your next question, because what are you doing tomorrow? You know, you got to kind of plan your next day around it. Tomorrow I'm going to go to Gorski Cabin, so what I actually need to do is probably run all the way to, oh, I don't have Abernathy Farm yet, so I need to run to the Red Rocket truck stop and then stay there. I'm going to check what I have here. They're connected now, but I don't think that means you can pull your stuff through. So only the raw and resources. Anything scrap, all this stuff should automatically transfer when you go to build stuff. But actually getting items out, you have to pull them out physically. So I'm gonna pull out all of the items in here that I don't need that no that I may want at the next spot. 44 pistol, 10mm pistol, bobby pin, 7 purified water. We'll take one dress down there, one harness down there. And I'll take a chem. You can see I left the save item in here. I have not been using it. I've been playing the game. Legit, playing it officially. I've only been saving by sleeping in beds. I did turn on where you could sleep in like shitty beds and still get a good night's sleep, but everything else turned off. Okay, there we go. And he should be running a provision train. Did I not turn that on or something? Yeah, he's assigned to it. Okay. As long as it says he's assigned to it, the items will go through, so that's nothing to worry about. And here's Carla. I just sold to her earlier today, so I don't think that she has any more money.
Hey, Carla.
That is one thing about
Hey there. Trading?
What are you high? Hey there.
I've got a few
Trading?
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
Yeah, see one, just like I left her with
Hey,
earlier.
Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Did you say something about directions to
I think
Diamond
she marks
City
it on
earlier?
your map.
Directions. You'll find the...
Yep. I think she marks it on your map. Oh no, she doesn't. Anyways, it's not hard to find. It's hard to miss, really. Like, I don't think the baseball stadium is that much of a part of Boston in real life, but maybe I'm wrong. I lived in Boston for a short time when I was a young kid, but I've not been since, so I have no idea what Boston looks like. I've already got all of those. And that's about a day in the life. It's about as far as I'm gonna take it this day. Let me get to sleep now, and you don't want to sleep too much, you don't want to sleep too little, but I want to wake up with some sunlight, so we're gonna make it 10 hours. Hit OK. And that puts me up early at 3 a.m. Yep, but I'm well rested, a little parched and hungry, but everything's good to go. So that's a sign that you slept at the right time. When you wake up well rested and your status effects are pretty clear. You probably need to eat and drink, but that's typical for when you wake up. Just like in real life, I think they really nailed this. So I'm gonna hop off here for now. I had a great time doing this long form playing, showing you guys how I spend a full day in survival, but I'll probably go back to doing the shorter, more action-packed bits for you. And But if you're one of those hardcore survival players and you're looking to get a good start on survival, and maybe there's a couple things in this video, a couple spots you might have missed when you were first playing, because it's got some of that stuff behind Vault 111, or like in front of Vault 111. I didn't know all those plants were there. I know where a lot of the herbs are in this game, but I didn't know those were there. Anyway, this is SpinTripFall. Hit that like and subscribe if you want to keep watching. If not, well, don't care. Love y'all. Later.